Welcome back to Cursed Mining, and today we are looking at 3 very old PCs. We are talking longer than a decade. First, I wanted to see if it's still possible to mine on one of those, just for fun, but only later realized how old these machines really were. Main focus will be the second point I wanted to check. If we can find some parts which are still salvageable and worth something to flip them, to see that old PCs are not necessarily only trash. Lean back for a different kind of video and a little tech nostalgia. I'm looking at you, floppy disk drives. So why do I have these old timers in the first place? My dad is a similar tech nerd than me. We built my first PC when I was 4 years old, and I'm incredibly thankful to him for all the knowledge he gave me. Now it's me taking care of his machines. He wanted to trash those beauties, and of course I could not allow that. First I thought I could still build one weak office PC for an employee of mine with my company, but with these machines I only realized later that it would make more sense to sell these parts and use the money to build a small efficient system for her. Then we can also look how I will let the new office system mine, but now onto the parts. So let's open them up, check one by one and see what we have. The one in the blue case is really old. So we are talking AMD Athlon XP 2400 plus. So this came out in 2001 to 2003. One whopping core with not even 2 GHz. What a beast. The motherboard must have cost a fortune back then. Even looks good for today's standards in my opinion. So this is an MSI MS6712, also a 200 GB hard drive. Back then it was really expensive stuff. Good old dad, always a nerd, wanting the best. To check what they go for, a good tip is always to check eBay for sold articles. So it seems these motherboards and CPU combinations still go for say 20 to 100 bucks, depending on your combination. So I'll definitely try to sell this part. Let's also check the GPU, a MX440 SE, glorious 64 MB of VRAM. They seem to be going for around 10 bucks, so it will be best to keep it with the motherboard and CPU to offer a package deal, since everything here is still working. So that's our salvage parts from the first PC. A beautiful CPU and motherboard combo which is older than cryptocurrency itself. 512 MB of DDR1 RAM are there as well. So let's take apart the big one. I have no idea what's inside there and also no hints on the case. Might be a custom one of my dad. Another beautiful motherboard, and let's check what it is while taking it apart. Again, it's an old AMD platform, an Avid or Avid TV8 Pro for socket 754. This came around in 2003. Checking eBay, there also seems to be still a market for them. 100 bucks without CPU or anything. So let's see about that. You'll be amazed when you see what GPU is in there. One of the very first GeForce cards, a 6600 GT, Doom 3 special edition it seems. That is awesome, but first there was one screw which really wanted to annoy me. It was stuck, which is always lovely with motherboards you don't want to damage. Lost some precious time there, but with a little bit of force mixed with did I destroy it paranoia, and I got it free. So now I can finally check the CPU. It is an Athlon 64, the 3000. So actually the follow-up CPU to the Athlon XP we took a look at in the PC before. So also around 2003. Checking eBay, the cooler we got is actually worth more than the CPU itself, yay. But hey, who cares? Let's put the parts aside and check the last one as well. It should be the newest of the bunch, Pentium 4. So this is a Medion PC, and folks in the German-speaking area might know the brand. It's an OEM PC maker, but we might encounter a problem. The thing is, similar to Dell or HP's, they often use custom motherboards, no universal ones. But let's take it apart. Here was the point I realized that everything here is much older than I expected, so no sense to build a system with those parts, but rather check the values and go pure salvaging mode. So unfortunately no mining today. Even though it's the smallest system, I found some interesting things here. A GPU again, a SATA RAID card and a wireless card. The GPU is still an ATI, a Radeon 9600 TX with 128 MB. Also some sold for 25 euro back in November, so it's not worthless. Also I couldn't resist to check the CPU, and well, your CPU should not come off with your cooler. It's stuck well on there with a lot of thermal paste. Here one has to be careful not to bend any pins, so that is thermal paste after 15 years folks. It's very sticky. Contact cleaner did eventually help me to clean it out a bit, but I really needed to soak the old paste to get rid of it. There's a method for freeing stuck CPUs with dental floss strings, but it's Sunday and I don't have any in the house, so bad luck for the old Pentium for now. Let's put it aside. So how do you guys like to spend your free time? Make chaos in your office for 15-year-old CPUs? Yeah, but honestly I think this is fun. Playing around with the old parts, seeing what still works and what it's worth. So I'll disassemble the rest while letting these stuck CPUs soak a bit. It seems that also one of those motherboards has just sold recently, so let's hope the socket was not damaged and take it out. So some more OEM case pain, taking everything apart in order to get these small parts out. Besides the CPU, which is still stuck after one day, it's now time to put all the parts together, clean them and see what still works, and then do some listings. I'll try both eBay and listing on local sites, because one never knows. It's amazing to see that all of these old systems still hold some value to some people. Because of all I checked, there have been sold items in the previous weeks and months, even for floppy disk drives and old CD drives. So trash is not always trash. What you see in the table is what we are left with after salvaging the 3 old machines. So that's already it. These PCs would have been trashed if I did not take them, but taking some times and looking through the parts, one can still turn that into some money. It doesn't mean that everything will sell directly. It might be that I have to have some of this stuff listed for some time, but I don't care. I wanted to give it a try. With newer systems, this is even more fun, because you can basically build budget gaming systems easily and give them to friends or flip them. Better than just going for vintage stuff, but that's already it. That's also how I learned to build systems in the first place. Let me know if you like this kind of salvaging content too, or if you're interested in an update on those parts, if I actually managed to flip them and how this goes. Now I definitely need to vacuum my place, well, and myself and the camera. 15-year-old dust is all over the place. Next week we will be back to mining, and I want to show you a complete new style of mining. At least one I did not know about yet, and I'm testing it right now. I'm really looking forward to showing you a different kind of tutorial. Thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. Happy mining and also salvaging to all of you, and bye!